Hello friends, very good afternoon. Welcome to my channel JPSC for you. So I hope आप सब अच्छे होंगे. तो जैसे कि हमने देखा था, वी हैव completed the first chapter of the polity from घटना चक्र. So I am requesting all you to please subscribe my channel. So we will start with the second chapter with foreign impact on the constitution. So as we are going for the 68th BPSC and 11th JPSC, सो आज 12 तारीख हो गया. तो एग्जैक्टली 2 months आर देयर फॉर 68 BPSC एंड दिस इज़ द इम्पॉर्टेंट पार्ट पॉलिटी, क्योंकि ये बहुत कन्फ्यूजन होता है. आर्टिकल नंबर्स कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन अगर बार बार पढ़ोगे तो ही ये चीज़ें याद रहने वाली. यू हैव टू पे लॉट ऑफ अटेंशन इन दिस पॉलिटी पार्ट. सो लेट्स विदाउट वेस्टिंग एनी टाइम लेट्स स्टार्ट विद द फॉरेन इम्पैक्ट ऑन द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन. फॉरेन इम्पैक्ट मतलब कि कौन कौन से पार्ट आर्टिकल्स हमने कहाँ कहाँ से बोरो किए हैं. सो वी हैव बोरोड सम गुड आर्टिकल्स फ्रॉम एवरी कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ द वर्ल्ड. सो वी विल सी. क्वेश्चन नंबर 1, द आइडिया ऑफ द प्रीएम्बल हैज़ बीन बोरोड इन इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन फ्रॉम द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ Italy, Canada, France, USA. So the correct answer is USA. The idea of the preamble was borrowed from the Constitution of United States, whereas the language of preamble was borrowed from the Constitution of Australia. So ऑस्ट्रेलिया से क्या लिया है? लैंग्वेज लिया है, और आगे भी कुछ लिया है, वो भी देखेंगे. एंड प्रीएम्बल हमने कहाँ से लिया है? सो प्रीएम्बल इज फ्रॉम द USA. Now question number 2. The concept of a union of states in the Indian Constitution has been derived from the American Declaration of Independence, the Australian Constitution, the British Non-American Act, and the Swiss Constitution. So for this, the correct action will be C. We'll see the details. The concept of a union of states in the Indian Constitution has been derived from the British North American Act 1867. According to the Article 1 of the Indian Constitution, India, that is Bharat, shall be Union of States. According to Constitution Assembly Debates Volume 8, the drafting committee considered that following the language of the British North America Act 1867, it would not be inappropriate to describe India a union, although its constitution may be federal in structure. Now question number 3. In Indian political system, which one is supreme? Supreme Court, Constitution, Parliament, Religion. So you all know, संविधान सबसे बड़ा. No one is above the Constitution. So option D will be the correct answer. We'll see in detail. The Constitution is supreme in Indian political system. The Constitution of India is the supreme law of India. It lays down the framework defining fundamental political principles, establishes the structure, procedure, powers and duties of government institutions, and set out fundamental rights, directive principles and the duties of the citizen. Now question number 4. The concept of judicial review in India has been adopted from the Constitution of. So judicial review USA से लिया है. So correct answer will be USA. The concept of judicial review in Indian Constitution has been adopted from the Constitution of the United States. Judicial review is the power of the courts to examine the actions of the legislative, executive and administrative arms of the government. मतलब जुडिशरी को ये हक होता है कि जो भी गवर्नमेंट पास करती है लॉ या कुछ भी रहेगा, अगर वो कुछ क्वेश्चनेबल रहता है तो दैट गोज टू द जुडिशरी. अगर जुडिशरी उसमें पाती है कि नहीं ये संविधान के अगेंस्ट में है या नहीं है, अगर अगेंस्ट में रहेगा तो दैट इज़ नल एंड वॉइड, फिर इसे अनकॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल डिक्लेयर करके उस लॉ को या उस एक्ट को पारित नहीं होने दिया जाता है या उसे नल कर दिया जाता है. सो दिस इज़ द इम्पॉर्टेंट पावर ऑफ द जुडिशरी इन इंडिया. नाउ क्वेश्चन नंबर 5. Assertion and reason. The scope of judicial review is limited in India. Indian Constitution has borrowed some items. So both A and R are correct, and R is the right explanation of A. Both R and A and R are correct, but R is not the right explanation of A. A is correct, R is wrong, A is wrong, R is correct. We'll see the definition. The scope of judicial review is limited in India. As decided in the Keshwanan Bharati case 1973, the basic structure doctrine forms the basis of power of the Indian judiciary to review and strike down amendments to the Constitution of India. Thus, assertion A is correct. On the other hand, Indian Constitution has borrowed some of its provisions from the Constitution of different countries. Therefore, reason is also correct. However, reason does not explain the assertion correctly. Now, question number 6. The feature of federal system of the Indian Constitution is inspired by the Constitution of the federal system. मतलब एक strong center that is inspired by Canada. The Constitution of India is federal in nature. The concept of federal system in our Constitution is inspired from the Constitution of Canada. Now, question number 7. The Indian parliamentary system is different from the British parliamentary system in that India has both real and a nominated executive, a system of collective responsibility, bicameral legislature, the system of judicial review. So, the Constitution of India adopted the process of judicial review from the US Constitution, which is not applicable in the British parliamentary system, while rest of the options are applicable in both the parliamentary system. So, answer D will be the मतलब ब्रिटिश में जुडिशियल रिव्यू के प्रावधान नहीं है. क्वेश्चन 8. द सिस्टम ऑफ जुडिशियल रिव्यू एग्जिस्ट इन इंडिया ओनली, यूएसए ओनली, इंडिया एंड यूएसए, यूके ओनली. अभी मैं देखा एग्जिस्ट इन इंडिया एंड यूएसए. यूएसए पहले से था, इंडिया ने फिर borrowed from that यूएसए. So question number 9. Which of the following characteristics is common between the federal system of India and America? A single citizenship, नहीं, इंडिया में सिंगल सिटीजनशिप है, यूएसए में नहीं है. 3 लिस्ट इन द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, डुअल जुडिशियल सिस्टम, अ फेडरल सुप्रीम कोर्ट फॉर इंटरप्रिटेशन ऑफ द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन. The characteristics of Federal Court for interpretation of the Constitution is common in both Indian and American federal system. While in the United States, there is one judicial system at the union level and other at the state level. The 3 list is also not present in the US Constitution. The Indian Constitution provides the single citizenship. However, US Constitution provides the dual citizenship. So, correct option will be D. ये है जो दोनों देशों में कॉमन है. Now question number 10. Of the following political features, which are common in India and USA? Residuary powers vested in the center, residual powers vested in the states. President has the power of pocket veto. The upper house has some nominated members. So, option A 3 only, option B 3 and 4 only, option C 2, 3 and 4 only, and option D 1, 3 and 4 only. So from the given options, option A will be the correct. We'll see how. Pocket veto is an indirect veto of a legislative bill by an executive through retention of the bill unsigned until after adjournment of the legislature. The President of India and the American President both possess pocket veto. But the difference is that the American President is bound to return the bill within 10 days if he refuses his assent, whereas there is no such time limit in the Indian Constitution for the President of India. The residuary powers are vested in the center in India and in the states in USA. All the members are directly elected in the upper house of the USA, while in the upper house of the Indian Parliament, 12 members are nominated by President. That option is the correct answer. Upper house means in the Rajya Sabha, 12 members are nominated, जो कि different fields के expertise रहते हैं. Now question number 11. Which of the following statement is true? The federal form of government is in the United States of America. The government of India is federal and unitary both. The government of France is a federal form. The Prime Minister of Pakistan is appointed by the people. So from the given options is the correct answer. We'll see how. The government system of India and America is federal. The United States of America is a federal republic consisting of 50 states. However, India is a union of 29 states and 7 union territories. Article 1 of Indian Constitution declares declared it as the Union of States. इंडिया को यूनियन ऑफ स्टेट्स ऐसा लिखा गया. A federal system is one in which there is a separation of power between the organs of state. Both the Indian Constitution and the Constitution of the United States provide for separation of power. Some of the constitution experts call the Indian Constitution having unitary nature because at the time of emergency it provides a strong center. But the reality is that Indian Constitution is a federal nature having some unitary features. और ये हमने स्ट्रॉन्ग सेंटर जो एट द टाइम ऑफ इमरजेंसी है ये भी हमने बोरो किया जर्मनी से. नाउ क्वेश्चन नंबर 12. Concurrent list is included in the Indian Constitution is given by. तो ये concurrent list हमने लिया ऑस्ट्रेलिया से, तो ऑप्शन बी विल बी द करेक्ट आंसर. The concurrent list is borrowed from the Constitution of Australia. In this list, the items are included on which both union and state have the right to make law. मतलब 3 लिस्ट होता है, यूनियन लिस्ट, स्टेट लिस्ट एंड कंकरेंट लिस्ट. यूनियन लिस्ट जिसमें सिर्फ यूनियन लॉ बना सकती है, स्टेट लिस्ट जिसमें स्टेट्स को अधिकार रहता है लॉ बनाने का, और कंकरेंट लिस्ट मतलब जिसमें स्टेट्स या यूनियन दोनों भी लॉ बना सकते हैं. In this list, the items are included on which both union and states have right to make law. It is in the 7th schedule of the Constitution. तो ये भी point important है. Which included 47 items. Now increased to 52 items as item number 11A, 17B, 17A, 17B, 28, 33B were added through amendments. Now question number 13. The idea of concurrent list in Indian Constitution has been borrowed from. So ये हमने अभी देखा. It is borrowed from Australia. Question number 14. The framers of the Constitution of India borrowed the concept of concurrent list described in the 7th schedule of the Constitution. ये ऑस्ट्रेलिया. So हो जाता है ऑस्ट्रेलिया दे 7th schedule पूछ ले. So वैसे भी क्वेश्चन को याद रखना है. The concept of concurrent list in the Constitution of India was borrowed from the Constitution of Australia. The concept of the डायरेक्टिव प्रिंसिपल ऑफ स्टेट पॉलिसी, ये बहुत बार पूछा गया एक सवाल है. DPSP कहाँ से लिया गया है? सो टेकन फ्रॉम द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ आयरलैंड. द इंक्लूजन ऑफ डायरेक्टिव प्रिंसिपल्स ऑफ स्टेट पॉलिसी इन द इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन is inspired by the directive principles given in the Constitution of Ireland. These provisions are mentioned in Part 4, Article 36 to 51 of the Constitution. The directive principles of state policy are not enforceable in a court of law, but the principle laid down these are considered fundamental in the governance of the country, making it the duty of the state to apply these principles in making law to establish a just society in the country. मतलब कि DPSP जो है दैट वो नॉट इन्फोर्सेबल इन द लॉ. अगर DPSP फॉलो नहीं हो रहा तो आप कोर्ट में जाके अपील नहीं कर सकते हैं. ये जस्ट एक फंडामेंटल गाइडलाइंस है, जो गुड गाइडलाइंस बोलते हैं, जो अच्छी चीज़ें लिखी हैं जिसको फॉलो करना चाहिए, जिसके बेसिस पे हमें अपना लॉ बनाना या सुधार करना चाहिए. सो दैट इज मेंशन इन द DPSP. Question number 17. Indian Constitution has taken certain feature of the Constitution of other countries. Which country has contributed to the framing of directive principles of state policy? अभी देखा, it's Ireland. in giving representation to talent, experience, and service in the composition of the Council of States. Council of State means Rajya Sabha. The constitution makers of India were influenced by the example of same Irish Republic. The concept of formation of Rajya Sabha by the representative of talent, qualification, experience and service is influenced by the Irish Republic. मतलब जो प्रेसिडेंट नॉमिनेट करते हैं 12 लोगों को वो इसी फील्ड से रहते हैं. So match list 1 match with list 2. Fundamental rights, parliamentary system, emergency provision, directive principles of state policy. United Kingdom, United States, Ireland, Germany, Canada. So क्वेश्चंस 4 ही हैं, ऑप्शंस 5 है. गुड क्वेश्चन. तो फंडामेंटल राइट्स हमने लिया है यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स से, सॉरी, पार्लियामेंट्री सिस्टम यूनाइटेड किंगडम से, इमरजेंसी प्रोविजंस समझे जर्मनी, डीपीएसपी आयरलैंड. Same is mentioned here. Now question number 20. Match list matched with list 2. Constitutional provision and source. Fundamental rights same. अगर हम देखेंगे फंडामेंटल राइट्स यूएस बिल ऑफ राइट्स, ए इज 4, डीपीएसपी आयरिश, बी इज 3, कैबिनेट गवर्नमेंट ब्रिटिश, सी इज 1 and United Relation Canada. So D will be 2. So option D will be correct option. Now again match list with match law. Rule of law. So procedure established by law, reserving of bill by governor for president's consideration and concurrent list. So rule of law हमने लिया है इंग्लैंड से. A का 2. Procedure established by law, that is taken from Japan. Reserving a bill by governor for president's consideration, that is taken from Canada. और concurrent list हमने देखा, that is taken from England. So for this option D will be the correct answer. Now again match list with list 2. Now directive principle of state policy, अभी तो सबको याद हो गया होगा. DPSP from A3, A का 3, फंडामेंटल राइट्स USA, B का 4, concurrent list C का ऑस्ट्रेलिया 1 and D India as a union of state with greater power to the union, D का 2 Canada. So option D. Now question 23. The concept of fundamental rights, fundamental duties has been taken from फंडामेंटल ड्यूटीज हमने यूएसएसआर से लिया है, फॉर्मर सोवियत यूनियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन. द कंसेप्ट ऑफ फंडामेंटल ड्यूटीज इज borrowed or inspired from Russian constitution as were added in our constitution by 42nd amendment of 1976. The recommendation for fundamental duties was made by Soren Singh committee. ये 42nd amendment हुआ था जिसको कि मिनी कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन भी बोलते हैं 1976 में, उसमें ऐड किया गया था ये. देयर 11 फंडामेंटल राइट्स, पहले 10 थे, बाद में एक और ऐड किया गया, तो वो भी हम आगे देखेंगे. नाउ असर्शन एंड रीजन. द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ इंडिया हैज़ बिकम द लॉन्गेस्ट वन. द चैप्टर 1 ऑन फंडामेंटल राइट हैज़ बीन बोरोड फ्रॉम द मॉडल ऑफ अमेरिकन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन. So option A, both A and R are true. R is the correct explanation of A. Both A and R are true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. A is true, R is false. A is false, R is true. So correct option. The Indian Constitution is the longest written constitution of the world. It has 395 articles, 12 schedules, and 22 parts. The chapter on fundamental rights has been borrowed from the Constitution of USA. But this is not the only reason responsible for lengthy constitution. मतलब ऐसा नहीं कि फंडामेंटल राइट्स लिया तो हमारा कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन इतना लेंदी हो गया है, ये कुछ बात नहीं है. So both A and R are true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. The concept of fundamental rights as incorporated in the Indian Constitution has been adopted from फंडामेंटल राइट्स एंड ड्यूटीज़ में कंफ्यूज नहीं करना. राइट्स यूएसए, ड्यूटीज़ यूएसएसआर. Fundamental rights had been incorporated in Part 3, Article 12 to 35 of the Indian Constitution. This provision has been borrowed from the Constitution of United States of America. It includes right to equality, 14 to 18, right to freedom, 19 to 22, right against exploitation, 23-24, right to freedom of religion, 25-26, cultural and educational rights, 29-30, right to constitutional remedies, Article 32. The concept of vice president's power and establishment of Supreme Court has also been taken from the Constitution of United States of अमेरिका. तो ये सब फंडामेंटल राइट्स हम आगे के चैप्टर्स में जब फंडामेंटल राइट्स के ऑब्जेक्टिव देखेंगे तो उसमें डिटेल्स में देखेंगे. सो ऑप्शन सी इज द करेक्ट ऑप्शन. सॉरी, सी. Idea of fundamental rights is borrowed from the Constitution of America. Now last question. The tradition of written constitution began from which of the following countries? The written constitution tradition began from America. बट भारत ने उससे भी आगे करके लॉन्गेस्ट रिटन लेंथीएस्ट रिटन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन बनाया. सो ये सेकेंड चैप्टर हमारा ख़त्म हुआ विथ 27 क्वेश्चंस. नेक्स्ट वी विल सी आर्टिकल्स एंड शेड्यूल्स इन द इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन. ये इंपॉर्टेंट है. इसमें बनने के टाइम पे कितने आर्टिकल्स थे, अभी कितने आर्टिकल्स हैं, अभी यूनियन, कंकरेंट और स्टेट लिस्ट में कितने आर्टिकल्स पहले थे, अभी कितने आर्टिकल्स है, कौन से आर्टिकल्स कंकरेंट से यूनियन में गए, कौन से स्टेट से यूनियन में गया. सो विल सी ऑल दिस. ये वीडियो हमारा थोड़ा लेंदी होगा बिकॉज वी हैव अराउंड 76 to 70 क्वेश्चंस इन दिस चैप्टर एंड दिस इज़ द वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट चैप्टर of the in the part of constitution. So this we will see later on. So friends, now it's time to say goodbye. So please like the video, share the video and subscribe my channel. Have a good day, have a good night. Jai Hind.